Oh, Grizzly's here. What's up, my boy?
What's up? Good morning. Jaden, can you allow me to rename myself? We have the same name for some reason. I guess we're logged into the same Zoom. Or rename me. Good morning, everyone.
You got your name, my boy.
I knew what it would be. I knew it. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Let's catch a nice trade together. Try to. See, we hit the supply. This was my main watch on NQ, the supply. Just can't get enough to get confirmation there. Can't get a candle to open right to possibly get confirmation. Welcome, welcome. Probably like 200-300 per trade, Josh. I would say. What do you all think? Josh asked me how much to risk per trade in a 50k eval with 2k drawdown. 200-300ish, I would say, if I was putting a number on it. I guess it depends on what you're trying, how you're trying to pass it as well. You know, you all know how some people will pass evals for Apex.
All right, guys. Let's wait for price to settle a little bit. I am watching some individual names as well. And Amazon's pumping. Amazon's getting the aggressive candle too. We can watch that maybe. What's pre-market high of 216? Mix of VWAP there. AMD, little pumped and back to normal. AMD's been a sip lately. It's been stock and play. Little risk off today after yesterday's W. That's respectable.
And I missed my MU entry. I was watching MU for a short, and it confirmed off the first 5-minute candle.
I'm gonna watch Tesla today too.
Did anybody catch the MU short from our IG live this morning? I missed it because I was trying to get these lives rolling. I was having issues.
Whole bunch 25,000.
Appreciate the likes and follows, all that good stuff.
All right, we're 10 minutes in, y'all. Let's see here. Just waiting, guys.
Is anybody else drinking some good coffee?
Technically speaking, this Amazon actually doesn't look bad either for a pullback for certain individuals. Like 216.5 area.
Nearing trading with the shorts. I haven't entered yet. Watching price action.
Greg is looking
Greg's
for
watching the
shorts.
shorts.
You know, I don't hate it, but I was wanting confirmation up here, and we've already made the move down that I was looking for nearly. See, it's unfortunate when you have candles like this close. At the first 5 minute candle come up, it touched our zone, right? And closed here. So this one didn't get to give us confirmation. Technically, we could have traded this and entered right in this area for short.
Mr. Greg watching the shorts. Thoughts on Wolf? No thoughts. I played the fifth. Don't know right now.
How do you know when it's? That's a good question. So on TikTok had the question. How do
What's
you?
that, everyone, Gene?
Hold on one sec.
I really got.
How do you know when it's time to just cut a trade for a small loss before it goes against you? So here's what I do sometimes, and it's hard to call this out managed trades like that. But say we miss, let's say we miss our trim, right? Our price target, our first price target. We miss our trim by a few points, right? And it pulls back to our entry. A lot of times what I'll do there, if I don't stop completely, I'll take some of my size off. That way it even lowers my risk. It lowers my risk even more, right? Small things like that help as far as controlling a possible losing trade after it missed your first trim. But most of the time, all you can do is just let it stop at your stop loss entry. Good morning. What a candle. Any questions? Welcome in, everyone. Make sure you follow live every morning. I'm going to go live tomorrow as well. I know I don't always go live on Fridays, but we're going live tomorrow. We are going live tomorrow. So you see how we're pushed up to this point of control? You see the blue dotted line on my screen? That's your current point of control. So basically your highest volume point as of right now. And it acts right now it's kind of acting as volume-based resistance, but I expect with this much volume on this candle we could rip right through it. Here's the first reminder of the morning: no tilt, no, chasing, no forcing trades. Let's just wait. Let's do this right. There's no point in losing money for no reason at all. If we're gonna lose money, it's gonna be because we manage our risk right, we follow our game plan, and we stop out where we should, not because we're trying to make up a trade. So that invalidated that. Okay. We got the 15-minute range in. So if this candle closes above with high volume, it will set us up for a possible orb entry. Oh, day trading options, you just have to, honestly, You just have to trade the chart, in my opinion. I just trade the chart. Where it invalidates, that's where I stop out, even with options. So you have to position accordingly to your. Uh, sometimes you do have to adjust your position size according to your stop loss, right? If you have a little more larger stop loss, you may want to go a little lighter on your trade. Good morning. Welcome in, everyone.
Just stand patient. One thing you must understand about me too is I don't trade. I mean, I trade the.
Kind of reverse of what it was doing yesterday. Interesting. Kind of the opposite of what we did yesterday. I wonder if it's gonna. Let's see what kind of volume we get on this candle. I wonder if we're gonna sell off. Yesterday we flushed the 15-minute low, then pumped. Today we pushed up above, and now we're selling off heavy. So yeah, 5 minutes what I watch most of the time. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Appreciate you all for hanging out. You know what I'd like to switch some of our focus to as well? I know we talk about it often, but I'd like us to start really selling, entering some nice option selling together, right? We can still day trade every day, but I would like us to, do some option selling together for some income as well. It's not as exciting as day trading, but it's definitely a good income if you have the available capital. Yeah, we'll go the wheel strategy is what we'll stick with. So if you all are into that, let's bring our ideals to the lives and maybe enter some trades together. On a good week, I'm making over $1,000 plus on selling options, which I have the capital available. Let's not chase this candle here. What tickers are good for the wheel strategy? I don't really watch anyone. Honestly, I don't look at socials much. I just use them for work. I answer you all, but I don't really look at other people's stuff. I'm just not into social media too much. But what was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Yeah, we'll stick with the wheel strategy. Don't chase this. Let's wait. Let's wait on a setup. How much capital you need to start selling options? You could start with a small account and start with small stocks, like $1,000 account, $2,000, whatever you can afford to live without. But anyways, let's see if we can watch for a possible short entry here, because we're starting to try to confirm to the downside. And I do like this downside much better than the upside. So we'll see what it does here. It could just be one of the mornings we chop around, but we're going to try to catch a trade. And I'm going to be a little picky on the confirmation today, because we've not been respecting technicals that well this week. Just been an off week, so. taxes for trading, my accountant handles all that. If you're gonna trade, you might as well, once you start hitting it and trading, you better get a good accountant. A lot of my stuff is tax, not all of it, but once you make over a certain amount, that's what ends up making your taxes be more. But I'm no tax expert, so I'm not gonna say too much on the topic. The more you make, the more you're gonna pay. I mean, there's tips and tricks, but oh yeah, let's not talk about it. Make me trigger my PTSD. Nah, it's all good. It's all good, Jeremy. I'm just joking with it. Some aggressive candles to start the morning. I'm just gonna be patient here. I'm not gonna take a trade inside of this 15-minute range at all, everyone. This week has not respected technicals the best, so as far as the early morning sessions going.
Tempted to try shorts, but just a little early.
That long wick at the top makes me think we're gonna go back up and retest that area.
Yeah, I honestly do want to try shorts just a little early for me.
I mean, I could see you trying up around like 80s, 25,080 area. But I'm gonna wait till we get out of this range.
Up in this zone right here. Yeah, if we get to like 85 to 95, I actually like that a lot with shorts for with stops above high a day. Because then you'd know if we got to this zone up here, if we short.
Paula, I can agree with that.
Your worst case scenario is a stop above 125. And if we get a nice close, if we get not nice, but if we get a close above these key levels in the 5 minute, you just stop it early for a smaller loss.
I do agree with Jaden on that. It is a possible short entry up there. I'm not taking it because this week's been tough. I'm being extremely patient, but I don't disagree with what he's talking about, possible short entry in this area. I would position though. I'll just go with a 5 minute close back above that 25,100 for my stop if I took it, but
little higher, guys. Not quite high enough for me to short yet. I do like the fact for our shorts that we had lower volume on this candle up. I'm still open to trying it if we move up into this area right here. Because there's solid risk reward, 95, that gives us 30 points of risk. So if I take that trade and I lose, that will be, I'll probably take a full-size loss 0 for 1 in the day, if that ends up coming to fruition. Now, if we get some massive candle up here that closes strong with higher volume, that kind of changes things a little bit.
I wish we caught the MU from the game plan this morning. So, going back to talking about selling options together.
You got anything on watch?
Hold on one sec. Let me talk to Jada. Not until we get out of this 15-minute range. I'm not risking it again. This week's been a little tough for me. So.
I'm watching. Not in yet. Not in yet. Not in yet. Try a small piece of shorts, guys. If we end up closing a 5-minute
Jaden's in the shorts here, everyone.
I'll get out for a
He's in
walk.
the shorts. I don't hate it. Just be sure you stop out the way we talked about. 5-minute close back above that 25,100 would be a great stop loss point.
That's a nice entry.
See if we can move down. Come on. Move down.
It'll drop down.
Move down. Die. Die, baby. Go. Let's
Beautiful.
go. Yo, let's go.
There you go.
We're at 1-1 right now, guys. I'm going to take a little bit off here. Sniper entry, baby. Let's go.
Nice.
All right, guys, let's
Love
slow
to
it
see
down.
everyone
Slow it down.
win.
Come on. Literally 40 points so far almost. I've trimmed, putting the rest of break even. Let's go. Yo. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
All right. Anybody take that? If you did, if you trim, make sure you adjust your stop loss. I would put it in profits at this point. I'm being patient. I know I missed out on money there, but it does not match what I'm looking for this morning. I would rather miss out on money than lose discipline in my trading, so that's right. That is true. Welcome in, everyone. Appreciate all the likes, thumbs up. You know what? The way I'm looking at trading now, I'm like, okay, let's catch a nice trade. I'm going to use this money to invest into some more land or real estate. That's my view on my profits right now. What are you all thinking? What do you use, what are you looking to use profits for? Are you reinvesting? Or are you just enjoying life with it? What are you doing? Hopefully everyone's reinvesting, using that money to make more money. Paying off debt. There's nothing wrong with that. You gotta get that high interest debt going. For sure. Bullish Wolf, you mean like, you said you buy your family home, you mean like your wife and kids? Or whatever, You mean like that family, or are you talking about trying to help someone else? Nice. Nice. I like to see that, to hear that. Do you typically like to buy options with lower IV? If you're day trading, you know, sometimes you'll get away with lower high IV trades. But if you're swing trading, like let's say we're trying to trade earnings, right? And we want to make money on Nvidia going up. Most of the time, trying to swing trade high IV options around earnings and stuff like that can come back and get you. IV crush just destroys you. I have a video on my YouTube about that, so it's a live class I taught years ago on options. Good morning. Welcome in, everyone. Make sure you follow. Go live every single morning. Coffee still hot? Somewhat. Let me take a look at news and events real quick. We need to see what's going on the rest of the day. It's 10 o'clock. Do we have anything else? No, don't look like we have anything until 12:45. Then a Fed speaker comes on. Fed speaker comes on. Okay. Give us a strong close below. Quit bouncing VWAP. VWAP has dad strength today. This would about sum up the price action this week. You saying there's going to be a bounce at 25,000, Captain? Remember, I'm live on YouTube and TikTok, so you all don't think I'm crazy if you don't see a question I'm answering. Just looking at looking at the chart right now, what can you tell me about this? Do you all see any good trades inside this range? I don't. Jaden had the only possible trade, which didn't match what I like. During this week at least. We're just consolidating inside this 15-minute range. Think so, mister? You could be right. I don't disagree. I just don't have no sense of direction yet. We're consolidating here. We kind of respecting that supply we talked about pre-market well. So not for sure. I don't, if we get a close above that previous day high, then I can say, okay, let's only look for long entry. That's awesome. I'm glad I could help you out. Solo and profitable, that's impressive. I'd love to see it. Trading by yourself has its own rewards, but it can be lonely. It can be lonely. If I enter the competitions that everyone's trying to get me to enter, it starts November 1st. It's gonna make it difficult for me to live trade all the time if I do it. That's the only downfall. But 200K prize, I know it's going to be extremely difficult to reach, but I mean that's still a nice chunk of money, right? See how well we're respecting the point of control, the blue dotted line? I don't have it. Well, you can see it. Right here's Asia high. This 25028. So that's Asia high. Oh no, my TikTok quit. Well, hold on, let me fix this. All right, I got TikTok back up and running. I think I may have accidentally ended TikTok for you all. There's a fake grizzly in the live, and I was trying to get rid of him, and I guess I may have accidentally exited out of it. A fake grizzly account that's creeping the lives. Every time I tap into or turn into J Dun's live trading, like as soon as I leave there, one of the fake accounts will message me from his live, like they're just watching you, trying to scam you. So be careful. I will never ask you for anything in your DM, ever. We could get confirmation on this candle down. I want to see a nice push down. I want to see a strong close down here. You all watching anything, Team Bull?
Greg's in the shorts.
Greg's wearing
Got a
shorts.
banger on shorts.
Oh, nice.
We're vibing.
The Asia high keeps bouncing it.
Come on, baby, come on. 3 minutes on yours. 3 minutes on
Nice
yours.
job, my boy.
Thank you. Stop loss slightly in profit.
He took a short entry, but we're going to be patient. I'm not entering early. The only way we're entering shorts. So if we get a strong close here with higher volume on this candle, higher than the previous, at least 2, but 3 to 4 would be ideal. Close below, then we wait on the retest of that zone for a entry. I am not taking anything early today. You might get lucky a few times doing this or following people that do, but if you're trading the orb, you need to wait on the confirmation. You only get lucky so many times. I haven't looked at any, Will. I have not looked at them, to be honest. What are you looking at with them? Jacob, I'm not watching ES right now. I'm going to try to catch a trade on NQ. ES it's not been my thing. See why we didn't chase that big red candle going down? Ryan, I got my automated strategies turned off this week until the market settles a little bit because of the big move down. But yes. Big move down on Friday, and we've had some big unexpected wild moves this week as well. Is everyone staying disciplined in here? No tilt? Staying disciplined. Welcome in, everyone. Sorry I ended the live on you TikTok earlier. I was trying to get rid of a fake Grizzly account, so he wouldn't message everyone after the live was over, or after they left the live, trying to scam, and I accidentally ended it, I believe, was the issue. So, Price action is no good. I got a question for you. It's kind of a weird one. Whenever you see price action like this, and you see people, taking trades, what's your thoughts? Like, even if they're making money, do you think, okay, their system they can trade this with their system, or is it just guesswork? What's your thoughts? I had someone ask me this the other day. Why I'm asking you all. Think he's just guessing? I think, yeah. I mean, it could be some intuition. That's a good answer. It's hard being any trader in this market. I've been doing it for a long time. It's been a little difficult for me. This week, last 2 weeks was a different story, but this week has been difficult. Yeah. Could just be a different system. I mean, that, and I would say my guess would be different system and intuition, possibly. A little guesswork sometimes, maybe not. One thing about it that has been constant today, we have respected this point of control. Since market open, we have respected this. You can see where we've closed, wicked up to. I just want a nice high volume candle close above this. Then I'll definitely look for a long entry. We close above this previous day high area. Possibly even this 15-minute range high, but you can trade futures with Thinkorswim, but if you're going to trade Asia session with a personal account, I would try Tradeovate. Just a friendly reminder, everyone. I don't like to talk about this too much or ramble on, but if you like trading futures and you want to try funded accounts, that way you don't have to risk your own capital, trade with their capital, with their some funded accounts, whatever. Go to grizzlytrades.com, look at Apex, and look at Take Profit Trader. Two of the best in the game. Check them out. Use code Grizzly. 50K accounts are solid. And that is all I'm going to say about that. Starting the TikTok live and ending it, starting it back, killed the people in it. There's like hardly anyone in it now. Thanks a lot, fake Grizzly account. ST Trades, Apex is definitely up there with the best. That is just facts. You may have had a bad experience with them, but that don't make them not in the top. That's definitely, I've had my biggest payout through them. I can say that. They questioned one trade. That is what I thought. What's the volume on this candle looking like? Minute 56. All right, get some volume on this candle. Why has the breakout candles not had good volume this week? That's what I want to know. Appreciate all the likes. You think that's what happened? They joined the fake Grizzly live instead of the real one. Apex. I don't. I mean, I don't. I can't. I've not had no. I've not seen no difference. I don't have. I didn't know them personally. I finally met a guy and know him recently from Apex, but before it, they never even knew who I was. So I don't know. Do you have like statistics showing that, or like some kind of proof, or is that just based off the experience you had with them? That's how what we got to think, you know. Not being rude, I'm just talking with you. It'd be like someone coming in with, say, you all have a company, right? One person has a bad experience. They assume this is the reason because it just makes sense to them. You can't do that. You got to have proof. What is this? TSMC. Let's take a look. I don't see anything about it. That is true. What some price action. I hope people are not chasing these breakout trades. Well, we will definitely have more discipline by the end of this week for those that started with me 2 weeks ago in the discipline building, because this price action is not it. Be a little more disciplined. talk to Team Bull for a bit. See what Greg's saying.
We just need to break it.
Oh, you all in a trade?
Nope.
No.
First chilling.
I haven't seen anything I like this morning. Just chopping back and forth. I hope people are not chasing the breakouts, because they have been horrible. If we get a close above previous day high, then a retest of that pre-market high, I'll consider longs.
Man, this level 4-4. Jeez. Anyone took any bounce on that level for Chris Connor?
Oh. I have to check it out, ST. I haven't.
We got blessed with how that initial position moved. Otherwise, it's been a choppy day.
Welcome in. Chop City. I may not catch a trade today, but we're going to hang out for a bit and see. We're going to see if we can catch one.
A little choppy.
There's 3 things you need to remember. Short weeks,
I'm just chilling.
a ton of Fed speakers,
I'm
and
just vibing. I love my.
after
love the
massive
line.
moves in the market, it's just extremely difficult for day trading.
I just literally vibe at all times.
Nah,
If you're coming to
Spartan.
make Trades. Get paid by clicking buttons. Nine years of experience in the making, but very thankful that I never gave up during the hard times. I always tell people you're supposed to feel frustrated. You know, someone weak mother ever would have folded by now. Lots of people fold in this game, but not you. You're focused. You're disciplined. You're consistent. You stay the path of those things, you're going to be in a good spot. You're supposed to feel frustrated, guys. It's part of the process. Longs actually are looking decent in here, but I'm likely going to be done for the day.
That was Jaden said that. I don't like longs here.
Eye-opening moment before being profitable. I think that my inability to follow my own rules was what was holding me back. That's why I stress discipline over dopamine so much to you guys. Because a lot of times it's not your strategy; it's that you continue to blow yourself up over and over and over.
We just can't get a close above that point of control. I'm curious to see if we do here.
Yourself up and stick to a path of discipline, you'll more than likely be in a much better spot as a trader.
Any questions? We got time for questions while we're waiting on the setup. We just got to get out of this range. Got to get out of it.
Appreciate having you, Jay Gotti. Yep, I tell you guys, DOD every single day. If you guys haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend you go.
I tried to leave Team Bull mute on and off because some people don't like a lot of talking, some do. I'm just trying to, make it equal for everyone. So. Me personally, when I'm trading, I can't handle a lot of chat. I have to focus in. As far as someone talking to me often. I mean, I can joke around with them all day, leave them unmuted. Unless I'm in a trade. Uh-oh. We need to get some volume on this candle. That's nothing against them. I mean, it's their lives. They trade how they want on their lives. I just try to keep it, for the crowd in our lives. I try to keep it a nice in between, not too much, but enough to hear the trades, some good conversation. But I'm interested to see if we close above this point of control. We haven't been able to do it yet. Right at it, but not like, a strong close and hold. Perfect time for some questions, some education, if you have any. We got about 1 minute left on this candle. I don't believe the volume's going to get to where we want it, even if it does break out. Oh, I'm waiting on a reply back for the massive giveaway, so I'm going to try to do a massive giveaway on here for you all. Like my biggest giveaway yet. Data strategies hit well this year. I actually made some money on it recently. When was it we tried the data strategy? Was that a couple weeks ago, I guess? We just have to wait on the maybe it's 3 weeks ago. We have to wait on the government shutdown to be over. We had to close. Retesting, but I'm just not crazy about the volume on this candle. What do you all think? I don't know if you all can even see the volume. See if I can adjust it where you can see it better. What, the indicator? Yeah, this is my indicator. If you want to try it, just go to grizzlytrades.com. It's Grizzology. You use a 7-day free trial. That way, if you don't like it, you're not out any money. I don't want you all, losing money if you can't find use of it. So. Grizzology is trying to confirm the orb here. The retest. I'm just not crazy about the previous 5-minute candle volume. Do we try it since volume's been completely trash this week and of no help, or do we just wait? I mean, we gotta wait on this 5-minute close anyways, but. What's everyone's thoughts here? We need to make a decision. Is it worth the risk here for us to take an entry after this confirms? Maybe wait on the retracement of this candle. I think this is my thoughts. Volume, we don't have to take a trade today. If everyone comes together and say no, we wanted higher volume on the initial breakout candle. Here's my thoughts. I say we switch to the 30-minute time frame on this orb strategy for one. We go to the 30-minute orb range. Let me show you. Where's it at? Right here. 30-minute orb. Okay. I gotta change it on the TikTok side as well. Okay. So there's our 30-minute range. Why is it? Yeah, there we go. So this would actually be the breakout candle for that. I'm gonna watch this for the actual breakout candle here. Then we can look for the retest entry. Sound good? Let's go with the 30-minute range now. Everyone agree? I prefer the 30-minute orb. So you're 19 and trying to start trading. The best thing I would, in my opinion, I would say just focus on learning what the stock market is, how it works to start with. Then once you understand that, focus on technical analysis and understanding risk management with day trading. I think after you do that, you'll know where to go next. So. And be sure to use my YouTube videos as much as you would like. There's never a good reason to tilt or chase trades or force trades. Remember that. No tilt. Just imagine me there watching over your shoulder. What would you do in that situation? You're not just gonna blow your account in front of me, right? I might regret asking that question with comments on, but oh well. Make me a cup of coffee, I'd definitely accept. You know what kind I like, right? If you're using Tradevate, they have settings on there as well for risk. Really help too. Oh yeah. We're finally getting to where we could possibly catch a trade. It took a lot of patience this morning, right? Did that candle close? Where'd that candle close? Did they actually consider that a... The candle had higher volume. This is technically valid for entry. Let's I'm gonna let this close. This candle close. We got 3 minutes. If we get a pullback to this, any of this area here, I'm gonna try some longs, everyone. We didn't quite get the retest I'd like to see in there. Yeah, it closed above that range, even though it's an ugly candle. I couldn't tell. I was only looking at the small charts with you all. Oh, should that have been our entry? Did we miss it? Wow. I'm not crazy about this confirmation candle anyways. Look where it closed, like right at the top of the 15-minute range. Let's let this 5-minute close, see if we can get a retracement. Technically, our stops would have to be right here in this trade. So we got to think like this. Technically, if this is the 5-minute confirmation candle, and then we had to retest off this candle, we'd have to set our stops below 103. But I like a stop at 123 a lot better. The only issue is we run the risk of getting stopped out than the bounce, dipping a little more than pushing up. WKSP thoughts? What's it? Are you in a trade with it? Oh, it's a penny stock. I don't really trade penny stocks often. Not the person to ask about them. So we had the candle close. 25,150 would be a possible short entry. 50% retracement of that candle. I'm going to talk to Team Bull for a bit. I'm watching for a retracement of this candle for a long entry, everyone.
Yep.
Ideally around 25. Well, we could start a position at 25,150. 150 area. I guess the ideal entry would be a little closer to the 20s, 30s, but we'll see. I will be trading MNQ if I take this. Gonna end this week lot size. It's been a little choppy.
The pictures hanging on the wall. Might get that retracement. I'm likely done for the day.
I'd try to, well,
Oh, you tried the
no,
longs?
I haven't yet. It didn't push down. I had my entry a little lower here. I got them that time. I'm in. I took some MNQ longs.
Grizzly took the longs.
Safer entry would be around the 120s. I'm position light, so. There's 2 stop points. You can use the previous 5-minute break below stop there. But technically 25,103 is where it's invalid. I'm trading like literally 3 MNQ, so I'm not looking to get rich this week. Just trying to get through until we have a little better price action. This tossed me out. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna keep it 25. My stop at 25,103. We waited on, we was patient, waited on retracement. What else can we do? I'm trading super light risk this week. It's been tough. The only reason I took 3 MNQ so I could trim with you all. Manage the trade. I don't like that candle. I don't like that previous 5-minute candle at all, but we'll see.
Technically speaking, for longs, I think this is the highest probability area with stops below like 100. I'm personally done trading for the day, but
I'm gonna keep my stops at 104, everyone. If it hits that, I'll be out and done for the day. Maybe for the week, come back when we have better price action that actually makes sense.
Alex, I'm leaving.
Have a good day, Greg.
Bye, Mr. Beasley.
Have a good day, man.
You too, man. Take care, Jayden. Take care, Timber family. See you tomorrow, same time, same channel.
see, bro, if you're trading the longs, this technically be a high probability entry down here. Stops below like 100. I'm personally done trading for the day.
10:35 5-minute candle right below it is where my stop is. If you all want to follow along, or if you already stopped out, I understand. What do you do whenever you have a solid week of trading and it doesn't respect technicals? The same thing we do every day. We just follow our game plan. Stop out, manage our risk, low position size, and we survive. until we get a solid week like the previous two. That's all you can do. It didn't sweep below that yet, so has to sweep below this candle before me to stop out, just like we talked about. If you stopped out right here for less risk, I don't blame you, but
You have HQ sesh tomorrow as well. I'm gonna announce that in the.
my stop loss remains the same. Everyone, we sweep that 5-minute candle, 10:35, I'll be out. Sweep below it. I am long.
If you're in Colorado, Team Bull, I'm gonna trade live with me tomorrow. Tyler's in. Gene will be there. Brandon will be there.
Ideally, we want this candle to close above this range, everyone, for this trade to stay valid. Okay. It's a decent candle. Not convinced yet that we're going to get the move. Not convinced yet. We'll see. We'll see if we do. Honestly, I'd like, this sounds a little selfish, if, unless it stops us out, which if it does, we'll follow the plan stop out. But I would like to get up around at 25,200 for my trim. I don't see why we couldn't push up to, if we break this 25,180, I don't see why we couldn't test that 25,200. Do you all see anything stopping us from that point? Yeah, that's for sure. A good tweet could ruin any trade, couldn't it? I agree. Remember, it's very important, if you're still in this trade with me, it's very important for longevity that we follow the plan, okay? Even if it stops us. I've done my best. We all agreed on the trade. We was patient. Let's get through this week with these small position sizes. Make sure you have hard stops in. It's about to flush. You got my stop.
Salt Lake, nice, beautiful place.
Well, we pushed back up to entry, then we stopped me out. So, didn't get no continuation there.
No continuation.
The orb just hasn't been it this week.
Just struggling a little bit.
Not at all, man. It's just not worked.
price action's been pretty wild.
I mean, it's okay. I know we don't like losses, but we all made the decision together. We took it, and we have to accept the outcome. You know. Luckily, we just baby size. Nothing I can do about it. I apologize for the loss, but you know, it's just part of the game. We got one more day of
looks
this
like a
week.
downside momentum candle. Tell you that.
But that's it for me. Had that one small trade, no continuation. I'm not really interested in anything else. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, I'm gonna go work on some other stuff. I'll see you on the morning. Try it again.